A restaurant skit. All right, I know what you guys are thinking. Why is she rambling on again? Where's my skits? Listen, this is an extremely busy week for us at work. I do work full time. We get off really late, and by the time I get home, I am tired. Having said that, I have gotten a lot of really good material this week. So I do have new skits starting tomorrow. But for tonight, we are going to talk about just a really cute thing that happened at my table with this little old couple for my feel good moment. And I would like to add, what's that old saying? If you can't love me at my rant, you don't deserve me at my restaurant skit. Picture it, Sicily. 19, just kidding. Okay, so last night, older couple came in, super cute, super nice. They literally sat down, and the first thing they said as soon as I introduced myself, she said, "Hey, I'm just letting you know we're old. We have a lot of questions. I am going to tip you well. I just appreciate, your patience." I'm like, it's my job to answer questions. I have absolutely no problem with that. Like, the way that she set it up just made me already feel bad. Like, she's just been having bad experiences. So her husband confirms this, and he's like, props to Sid. We've been to a lot of restaurants, and he's like, I just don't think young people have the time for us. He's like, they get really frustrated when we start asking questions, but we really just have, we need to know about the menu. And I'm like, of course you do. You're 1,000. Like, literally my job. I'm going to answer as many as I can. I'll bounce back and forth between these tables, and I'll come back to you. She did ask a lot of questions, but it's okay. We go over everything, get everything out. I come back and check on them, and she's like, this is the best meal I've had since we've gotten here. So I'm like, oh yeah? I made it just for you. Old people love that joke. Anyways, she's like, yeah, she's like, since you were able to answer all my questions, I was able to properly pick something that I know I would enjoy, and it just came out so phenomenally. Like, you were just so amazing. They were just so sweet. And then, telling me about all these other servers that have just been really shitty with them for being older and asking questions. And like, I get it. Like, to a degree, you're busy, you're whatever, you're frustrated. She's asking a bunch of stuff that like maybe you feel is kind of basic. But I'm gonna drop a little secret on you. It's your job. Also, cute old people are cute. Some are ratchet, but some are cute. It's like chitty chatting back and forth, and they're just like, we're so thankful to have met you. You're so sweet, and they're telling me about what they're gonna do while they're like visiting the area. And he is going on a fishing trip. He is so excited about deep sea fishing. He's like a pond fisherman, okay? He's never like done something like this, and he's telling me all about it. So I'm like, hey, when you catch it, remember, we do the hook and cook, which is from a previous video that a lot of people talked about because apparently not everyone does that. I think it's like a beach thing, but you can catch your fish, you fillet it, you sign a little waiver saying that, you take responsibility for it, and then we cook it for you. So he was so excited about that option because when you go fishing, usually the charter will fillet the fish for you. So he was like, oh, I can just bring it in. I'm so excited, like super pumped. So I make a joke. I'm like, hey, I literally don't care what kind of fish it is, as long as it's a fresh catch. I love fresh fish. I was like, so if you come in tomorrow and you sit with me, I want a bite. And they were like, oh, of course you can. Whatever, old people. Oh, that's my old person laugh. I just realized I don't know if I've ever done that on camera before. Their bill was $71. And she's like, what's half of 71? It didn't occur to me. I was just thinking 35 and a half. And she goes, oh, here's 38. And I was like, you do not have to tip me that much. And she's like, no, I told you I was going to tip you well for answering my questions. And you did, and you were so kind to us, and no one this whole time has been kind to us. Again, I know some old people are ratchet, but like, there's some sweeties out there, and they just want someone to be kind and sweet to them. And like, it kills me that like, they were the nicest people, like the absolute just sweetest couple, and no one picked up on that all week. Like, these servers in this area were just so busy that they had to be mean to my new grandparents. The way I'm gonna fight somebody over people I've known for like an hour. So literally tips me $38 on 71. They're like, listen, we're coming back in like January, February. Do you work? I'm like, I live here. I have a cot in the back. I just pretty much live here. And she's like, okay, I wanna come back. I wanna know your whole story. We think you're so great, whatever. I don't know what my whole story is, but I guess we're gonna find out together. So they leave, and like, I don't really think a lot about it after that. Cut to today. I got into work. Guess who's there with a present for me? My fisherman. He came in early because he was afraid, with it being a holiday weekend, that the crowd was going to be too big and they weren't going to be able to get parking and have to wait all night. So he brought his catch in to be cooked early. He brought me in the biggest piece of, he's like, I know you wanted some. I know you were so excited. And I was like, I have to catch a good fish for Courtney. So I have a beautiful piece of fish for me from this man that he paid to go charting. Like, he went on a charter boat and fishing and paid. It's expensive. It's a little pricey. He went go fishing, and then he was so worried about catching a fish. The wife was like, oh, he was talking about the whole time. He was like, I can't let Courtney down. I can't let Courtney. Like, he was worried about not, y'all. Oh. This big ass piece of fish. Look how nice that looks. It is so huge. So here's the bummer part. My hostess was being super sweet, and she's like, okay, I'll put it away for you real quick because I was busy. I didn't realize until way later she put it in the freezer. My fresh catch went in the freezer. It's okay. I'm gonna thaw it out and eat it. But look at that big ass piece of fish. That's gotta be half of what he caught. He was worried about disappointing me. The sweetest. Just be kind. We talked about that a couple videos ago. Just be kind to people. Super easy, super simple. Anyways, sorry guys, skits will be tomorrow. I promise. I love you. Please have a good night.